Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. You're always asking me about Lending Club and how do I invest and how do I pick loans on there? Am I scared about getting my money taken away? All that good stuff. Here's just a quick video of exactly how I pick. And so I'm going to shrink myself down, and I want you guys to focus on the screen over here. Essentially, I go by funded, percent funded. I start off, and many people can say, well, I want the biggest bang for my buck. I want the 13, the 15. As you see down here with D, down here, this $12,000 loan refinancing consolidation, this person has high credit scores. It's going to be a 6-year loan and 17% interest. I always start up here at how much is left over. There's only $100 here, $100 here, and $175 left here. I could be the big kahuna and drop a whole 100. And it would close out, and he'd get his money, he'd get his loan, he'd be 100% funded. But the key for me is always putting $25 in. Now, they also have an automatic side in Lending Club where you can just say, I want this kind of returns, just like pump my money in there, just put my money wherever. I always feel like this way I have a little bit more control. You know, I get to pick the things, and some of these things are moving, cars, they have a major purchase. And so I always want to be in a position of, I picked something that was already about to be funded, close to funding, and I like to look at the credit scores. Not that they necessarily mean everything, but like here the guy at 680 is doing a credit card payoff. I've had several clients get Lending Club and Prosper loans to pay off their credit card debt and to have a smaller payment. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm completely okay with that. I would invest in this one. It's a B loan. You get about 10%, almost 11% interest on this. And a lot of these people are just trying to, you know, fix their lives, you know. Credit card debt sneaks up on everybody, but when you're in here purchasing, getting a lump sum consolidation loan, you're trying to make right. So we go further down the page. Now you see some of these loans down here, 92%, 91%, they still have $1,000 left. I liked the loans with 100. Why? Because I can either close it out and do 100 and know the loan's going to get ready to start being paid, or I can put money, spread $25 across 40 notes like I originally did when I first came to Lending Club. But to me, what happens is some loans started later, some loans started, you know, almost a month later, and it threw off my calendar for me tracking. This way, if I go with the ones at the top that have very little left, even though they say, oh, he has 24 more days till this loan closes out, well, $100, it can close out today, and that lets me know to keep track of it. Anyway, also, you have 36-month terms and 60-month terms. Now, 36 months is 3 years. And many people freak out, oh my God, 3 years. But you have to realize some of these people in Lending Club pay their loans off very quickly, and your position in it is so small, $25, if that's what you're planning on doing. Your portion may come back to you a little bit earlier than 36 months. I've actually had that happen on 6 loans, so it's been quite interesting. But again, major purchases, home improvement, you know, A, B, C, this guy has a D. This guy has a D and it's 18% he's moving, you know. You could always click on the information to find out, you know, more. Like, I want to know what's going on. So he's approved. His monthly payments be $175. It's a great deal. That's very favorable. His job is warehouse man. He's located in Georgia. His income's almost $4,000 a month. He owns his own home. He's been employed for 2 years. And this is last credit bureau. So they got a credit report from the credit bureaus. So revolving credit balances, you know, utilization. So again, if you want to review him, you know, more, you can click here. But this gives me a good indication of what's going on with this guy, right? So let's see another one. This one has a D. Let's click on this one, right? So this one has a D as well. This guy's payments are going to be like $298 a month, which isn't horrible. But he makes $2,200 a month, right? So debt to income ratio, to me, it just shows he's probably doesn't make a ton. He rents somewhere, and credit card, you know, are kind of getting on him, or credit, you know, car payment and credit cards are getting on him. So he's trying to close it up together. So he only has 2 inquiries in the last 6 months. So things like that. Let me see if I can find another one. Another D. Let's look at this D. The reason I look at D so much is because look at that, 20% interest. You know, this poor guy's going to pay $445 a month. He rents. He's been employed for 10 plus years. He makes almost $6,000. He's a driver. Anytime I see driver, I know that person is making dough. Okay, and they can keep driving, make more. 680 to 684. If we give him this loan, he may be able to knock his credit score up to 750, just based off of getting the balances down. So again, it's not always because this person's bad with credit. Sometimes it's just life. So again, you can always just go, Eric, I don't like that. I just want to stick with A's. Here's an example of an A, 735 credit score. Their payments are going to be 300. They're a feeder driver, so apparently they make $8,000 a month. So, and they're in Maryland, so they must be driving somewhere that's cray New York and back every day or something. But anyway, 10 years. Their payments are going to be $299. They can handle that. These are loans I'm confident about. So again, this B, credit card payment, paying off their credit cards. Again, this is how you research these loans, because so many people ask me, Erica, I don't know, I'm scared they're not going to pay their money. No one wants to run around going through this whole process, sending in paperwork, sending in credit reports, and them checking your credit and putting your social security number out there to not pay your bills. It's just not how it goes. People are trying to get from under bad choices, whether it's car payments or whatever. You're trying to just